Hey guys, what's up? This is Pansar Dragon, and today we'll be going over the patch 4.16 notes and going over a rundown and giving you my insight on things. Now, it's actually a really short patch notes, so we'll be probably doing this pretty quickly. So as there's being a release, he's a really fun champion. He's like Kaon Oriana, and he's funner than Gnar, so I suggest you buying him if you didn't really like Gnar. Now, Cassiopeia, she got a gameplay update. And don't read these notes because these are incorrect. Well, not they're not incorrect. It's just comparing it to her old Cassiopeia is incorrect. Like I'll show you right here. So they didn't mention this in the patch notes from 3 seconds because it used to be 3 seconds to 4 seconds. It just says 4 seconds. So like I don't know. And so the mana cost it's not displayed there either. So it's kind of weird. Um, but anyways, let's go over this. So they removed her old passive and put in a new passive, which increases her late game potential. I don't know how big this one is, where Twin Fang heals Cassiopeia for a certain amount of numbers. But let me point something out. So let's say she has 500 AP. That's 50 healing on each Twin Fang plus 16. Now she probably Twin Fangs about 8 times in a team fight, so that's 528 health back when she gets like her AP going. That can be really strong, definitely, because 500 health is a lot. And yeah, I don't know how strong this is gonna be. It might be super powerful or something, but we'll have to see. And now she gets free cooldown reduction, and then a free rapid cap when she gets all the stacks. Damn, that's powerful. So she might have like 1,000 AP, and to get 40% CDR, she just needs her masteries, um, and the blue buff, and she's at 40%. All right, so they decrease the AP ratio on this, and early game, I don't think that means much because early game you don't really build AP. You have to go Doran's Ring slash Flask. I don't know what they build into tier, and then you want to go Rallies for the utility. So yeah, that doesn't hurt her laning phase. I'd probably still max this out since the damage is the same. They increase the movement speed, cooldown is increased, and mana cost, uh, decreased. And right here, this is some. Wait. So the base damage goes down and AP scaling goes down. That doesn't matter because this skill was for zoning enemies and proccing the poison. So it wasn't really meant for damage except for like wave clearing, I guess. And the slow going is increased, so more utility, and especially this part, more utility. 10 seconds or 15 seconds, I can spam it more. Mana cost goes down in compensation for the removal of her passive. Now, base damage is like, a bit lower. 60 AP doesn't obviously make up for it from 55, but the Twin Fang healing part does. So I think this is overall got a buff. Um, Now this part is kind of weird. They kind of like want you the last hit, I guess, with E. They gain more mana, kind of like Annie. But if you do that, the enemy will go on you. And so, like, if they see that cooldown is down and you last hit a minion, they'll go on you. And so, honestly, I feel like this is only good when you're trying to wave clear as fast as possible or last hitting a tower. Yeah, so, yeah. Now they decrease the damage and AP scaling while decreasing the cooldown reduction. I think this is a pretty damn nerf because 10 seconds from it's not anything. Like just wait 10 seconds and it's up. So yeah, see alt, but I guess the cooldown reduction from her passive does make up for that. Anyways, let's go move on to the next one. Renekton is nothing. Um, AP Corki gets a nerf ish, I guess. And now Gnar, Poppy, and Vayne, they can now hit people into Terran created abilities. I'll go over that a bit later. So Aurelia, now when she dashes to someone, and let's say someone knocks you back, like say Vayne condemned you while you're in midair, it used to still hit you. That means you would get the Triforce proc and whatever on hit effects that she had, but now no more, no more. Jax still has this though. Say you condemn Jax in midair, his QW will still hit you for some reason. So I'm not sure why they didn't fix that part. Now let's see, Shen nothing. Right here. I like the line indicator. I'm not sure why they removed that. I guess people didn't like that. Now the Vayne. Let's talk about this Jarvan and Vayne because they're probably pretty popular champions. So again, Vayne versus Jarvan. I can tumble out of your ultimate. I can. That's a pretty good counter already. But now, when you ult onto me, I'm gonna condemn you in your own cataclysm, and then I'm just gonna hit you because I can tumble out of the cataclysm and then just go Rambo on you. So yeah, Jarvan players beware when ulting Vayne because this will happen to you. So now she's more of a counter pick, I guess, in a way, if you are ganking or something. And this actually is interesting because Jarvan, if they're on the same team, I'm gonna ultimate onto Orianna, and then Vayne's gonna come in and condemn you in the wall. Then 1.5 seconds she's gonna die because Vayne's on her. So she has synergy with Jarvan, and she's good against Jarvan. So she gets a pretty good buff against Jarvan, and with. Okay, so Vladimir, this right here, just read this. Increases healing from Vladimir Spellvamp. It's not that big. I did the numbers, and what you're getting is basically 32, or sorry, 1.32, because you times this by 4 times 20, because this is your spell vamp, which is from Woda, gives 20% spell vamp. You get, this is your spell vamp now, it's 26.4. So your damaging abilities will now have 26.4 spell vamp on them. So not the craziest buff. He will probably get a bit more popular, but I think that's it. Everything else, yeah. Zillion's ulti becomes Nocturne ulti, except kind of well, no, sorry, it tints a screen so that it indicates to you. Flash, you can now, let's say you're trying to flash over a wall, you don't have to double click to keep moving, so I guess that's cool. And yeah, Ascension's coming out, and it's not, I don't like that mode that much. It's not that fun. It's like Dominion on cocaine or something. Yeah, and that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.